HerpDerp the Villager is the most secret playable character in Fire Emblem Awakening of all. So secret that most people don't know he even exists. However, I, through painstaking research, have managed to find him. In order to recruit him, you have to complete Paralog 3, however you have to do it under some very specific conditions. Firstly, you have to play the Paralog, then let all 3 of the NPC villagers die, then reset. Repeat this process 99 times, and on the 100th time, complete the chapter keeping all 3 villagers alive. Do this, and you will recruit HerpDerp the Villager when the chapter is over. As for his actual stats, well, they're very, very unique. He has no base growths at all. His only growths come from the villager class growths, which are fairly low. He also starts out with some very unique base stats, and his modifiers are all the lowest they can possibly be. These modifiers can also be passed down to his children if you're so inclined. Now, you've seen how amazing his stats are, so let's check out how amazing his class options are. This guy only has access to one class, but it's the only class that he needs, Villager. But his version of Villager is a unique class, one it cannot promote. It can reach a maximum level of 100, completely unique among characters, and he also has some unique skills. Skills that only he can learn. The first one is a skill that he starts out with, and it cannot be removed under any circumstances, and it is his unique version of aptitude, called Ineptitude. Ineptitude lowers all growth rates by 20. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly does that do, considering that most of his growth rates are already less than 20? Well, it actually makes some of his growths go negative. How does a negative growth work? Well, a negative growth has that percentage chance of lowering the stat by 1 point and level up. Now, you might also be wondering, what happens when that happens, because most of his base stats are 0? Well, his stats can actually go negative. Having negative stats will impact being paired up drastically, and will result in drastic stat reductions to whoever he pairs up with. But this skill is very unique, and yes, it is inheritable, so this guy can pass it down to his children. The second skill is the Mug skill from, actually, the version of the skill that appeared in Tearing Saga. This skill allows you to steal any item from the enemy's inventory, provided that your speed is higher than theirs, which unfortunately this guy's will never be. So you'll never reap the benefit of that. But you'll definitely reap the secondary benefit of the Mug skill, which is lowering the accuracy and evasion of all nearby allies by 15%. This can certainly be a very interesting skill in how it affects your allies, so yeah, be sure to take that into account when using this guy. Just be warned though, side effects of this skill may involve lawsuits. And his final skill. This skill is so powerful and so insane that it crashes the game when he learns it. No one knows what this skill actually does. Some people suspect that it's rightful god, it could be, but he doesn't learn this skill until level 100, and again, no one's ever found out what it is since the game crashes under its insane power the moment he learns this skill. So really, that's all there is to this guy, except for a few more details. Rumour has it that if you defeat the final boss using HerpDerp the Villager, armed with a forged log on a critical hit, you will unlock a super secret alternate ending. Nobody has ever seen this ending, so try and get it if you dare. Also, HerpDerp the Villager is voiced by the guy who voices the Thunderation Old Man. In fact, all of his dialogue simply consists of the same Thunderation voice clip. When he dual strikes, when he does a dual support, when he criticals, when he gets hit, he'll say that every single time. So, there you have it. HerpDerp the Villager, Fire Emblem Awakening's most secret character of all time. By spoiling his existence, I have unleashed the unspeakable upon the world. I hope you use him wisely.